Lifestyle inflation is a phenomenon that many people experience without even realizing it. It's when our expenses gradually increase as our income rises, leading us to spend more and more on things that we don't necessarily need. The worst part about lifestyle inflation is that it's subtle and often goes unnoticed until it's too late. It can be a silent killer of wealth, eating away at your financial future while you focus on enjoying the present. At the core of lifestyle inflation is the idea that as we earn more, we feel entitled to spend more. It's not about indulging in a one-time splurge. Rather, it's about making small changes that add up over time. When we get a raise, start a new job, or experience a boost in our financial situation, there's a natural temptation to upgrade our lifestyle. We might move into a bigger house, buy a more expensive car, go out to eat more often, or indulge in luxuries that we couldn't afford before. These little luxuries might seem harmless, but over time they can accumulate and put a serious dent in your ability to build wealth. Lifestyle inflation is particularly dangerous because it's so easy to justify. When we get more money, it's hard not to feel like we've earned the right to treat ourselves. And there's no harm in enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? However, the problem arises when the increase in your expenses matches or even exceeds your income increase, leaving you with little to no savings or investment opportunities. In many cases, people end up living paycheck to paycheck despite earning more than they ever have before. One of the reasons lifestyle inflation is so common is that it's tied to societal norms and expectations. We live in a world where success is often measured by material wealth and the ability to show it off. Keeping up with friends, colleagues, and neighbors can lead to an unhealthy cycle of spending. There's always someone with a bigger house, a fancier car, or more expensive clothes, and the pressure to keep up can be overwhelming. Social media exacerbates this issue as we're constantly exposed to curated images of people living seemingly perfect lives. This creates a false sense of what is normal or desirable, pushing us to spend money on things that we don't truly need just to keep up appearances. The consequences of lifestyle inflation can be devastating. By continually increasing your expenses, you not only prevent yourself from saving, but you also lose the opportunity to build long-term wealth. The key to financial security is not necessarily about how much money you make, but rather how much you save and invest. If your lifestyle grows in tandem with your income, you'll find it nearly impossible to accumulate wealth over time. It's like running on a treadmill. No matter how fast you go, you're never getting any closer to your goal. So, how can you fight lifestyle inflation? The first step is to become aware of it. Recognizing that it's happening is half the battle. Take a close look at your spending habits and ask yourself whether your purchases are aligned with your long-term goals. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a higher income, but it's important to stop and think about whether the extra money should go toward improving your financial future rather than immediate gratification. Next, it's crucial to develop a mindset of intentionality. Instead of mindlessly upgrading your lifestyle, be intentional about the purchases you make. Ask yourself whether the item or experience you're buying will truly enhance your life, or if it's just a temporary pleasure. You don't have to give up all luxuries, but it's important to find balance and avoid falling into the trap of spending just because you can afford it. One way to combat lifestyle inflation is to automate your savings and investments. Set up automatic transfers to your savings accounts, retirement funds, or investment accounts as soon as you receive a paycheck. This ensures that you are consistently putting money toward your future before you have the chance to spend it on things that don't matter in the long run. The key is to prioritize your future self over your present desires. Another powerful strategy is to track your spending and create a budget. While it might seem like a hassle, budgeting is one of the most effective ways to control lifestyle inflation. A budget gives you a clear picture of where your money is going and helps you identify areas where you can cut back. By keeping track of your expenses, you can ensure that your spending aligns with your goals and prevent unnecessary purchases from sneaking into your routine. It's also important to avoid the trap of lifestyle creep that comes with social pressure. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on what's truly important to you. What do you value most? What will bring you lasting happiness and fulfillment? When you prioritize your personal values over societal expectations, you're less likely to get swept up in the cycle of consumerism. Remember, financial freedom is about having control over your life, not keeping up with the Joneses. One effective way to avoid lifestyle inflation is to set specific financial goals and remind yourself of them regularly. Whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, building an emergency fund, or investing for retirement, having clear goals in mind can help you stay focused and motivated to avoid unnecessary spending. When you're clear about your financial priorities, it becomes easier to make decisions that align with your long-term vision rather than succumbing to short-term temptations. Another way to fight lifestyle inflation is to resist the urge to indulge in instant gratification. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with advertisements and promotions encouraging us to buy now and pay later. However, it's important to remember that true wealth is built over time, not by making impulsive purchases. Instead of spending money on things you don't need, focus on building a strong financial foundation by saving, investing, and planning for the future. Lastly, if you want to avoid lifestyle inflation, it's essential to adopt a mindset of gratitude and contentment. Many people fall into the trap of thinking that more money equals more happiness, but the truth is that happiness comes from within, not from material possessions. By practicing gratitude and appreciating what you already have, you can break free from the cycle of consumerism and focus on building a life that's truly fulfilling. In conclusion, lifestyle inflation is a sneaky and often unnoticed threat to our financial well-being. It can slowly chip away at our ability to build wealth, even as we earn more money. However, by becoming aware of it, being intentional with our spending, and prioritizing long-term financial goals, we can successfully fight back against this silent wealth killer. Remember, financial freedom isn't about how much you earn, but about how much you keep and invest. By avoiding lifestyle inflation, you can ensure that your wealth grows over time, allowing you to live a more secure and fulfilling life.